Now say something funny. We don't have
Something funny.
Yeah, very.
First things first tonight, I do want to give a shout out to all of our listeners out there and Spotify, YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram. We really appreciate all the love we've been getting. We didn't know what we were getting into when we started this, and just to see, the reactions and everyone liking the pod, it's really been encouraging. So continue to tell your friends and share it around, but we do thank you so far for all the love we've gotten, and we just hope to see more of that. But now we know why you're here. Walt, play the damn music.
It happens in post.
Yeah. Okay, now we can go into now I can go into my regular. All right.
Well, we should take that just a touch further too. By the way,
Boy.
Let's give them people some love by name.
Oh.
Pedro's on Facebook all the
Pedro,
time.
my man, always liking our stuff.
Josh, I saw, has been on Facebook. Helen Mellon.
That's right. Dropping in on the Discord. Yeah, there's a few guys. Pedro, he likes all of our stuff. And
Funny Guy's been very active in Discord.
Very good.
Cigar Craig dropped by. Cigar Craig goes way back, like to the beginning of Stogie review days. Way, way back.
We got some guys that like all of our posts and everything. So it's awesome, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with Instagram, but I swear it feels like a black hole. I post and nothing.
Instagram is traditionally for a younger, or group.
What are you saying? I'm not young and hip anymore?
If I'm not, you definitely are. I think the cigar industry tends to lead a little more older crowd.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we don't get anything on Instagram.
It didn't used to be that way. We used to get a lot of activity on Instagram. I don't know whether we just kind of fell in some black hole from being inactive for so long or what, but it's been rough. This shows you how desperate I was. I checked out Threads today. Loaded up the app, scrolled through. It's a ghost town.
I bet you posted on Facebook and my phone blows up. Likes, watches,
Yeah, which is great.
It is great. But Instagram is all right. Thanks, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Smoke and Steel podcast, brought to you by StogieReview.com. Tonight in the house, we got our fearless leader, Walter. We got Jimbo, Marky Mark, and Eric. What's new, Walter?
Not much. Just triple checked. We are recording.
Good. I didn't even know that was a thing. I looked now, and every time I start it, I go, "What's new, Walter?" I'm like, "We're running with that." It's little stuff that we didn't even know we did every time.
What are you smoking?
Tonight, I am smoking the Phantom Queen by Stolen Throne.
Nice.
This is a discontinued cigar, so a lot of people didn't like it because the burn has issues, but I love the taste, and I was lucky enough to find a guy that had a couple boxes, and he let me buy them off of him, so I might be one of the last ones smoking these regular. What you got there, bud?
We got the Raw Dog.
That's by
Oscar.
That is one of the most unique sticks I've seen come out in a long time.
It's intriguing.
It looks like it got run over, or it's wet. It looks like
They forgot to finish the roll.
But I'll tell you what.
It looks like it got wet and blew up.
Right. I've smoked 3 of those now. They don't blow up.
I smoked 2.
It's the weirdest thing in the world. You're like, any moment, this is going to unravel. It just never does.
And you just touch that band and it disintegrates. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
And I'm smoking a La Flor Dominicana Double Ligero Chisel.
Nice.
Love the chisels. Oh, boy.
And I went back in time.
This is a big one.
The Sultans of Smoke Legacy.
You even had to bust out the shirt to match. Oh, man.
That.
That is you're smoking a dinosaur right there.
There. I think I only got 2 left.
I only got one, which you gave me. So, oh no,
Awkward silence already.
Already?
So, a couple episodes back, we talked about the Freestyle Live Pack. Haven't gotten it yet, which is a little disappointing, but is what it is. And the news broke that the cigar is actually a Nica Rustica shade.
Correct.
How do we feel about that? Is that
So I'm not a other than if you see, I posted my favorite cigar accessory is my Nica Rustica humidor. Not because of the smoke, but just because of the humidor. It's a good line. It's a cheap line, but I'm not a big Connecticut guy. We have a friend that smokes Nica Rusticas like daily, so he was pretty excited about it. I asked Sergeant Major. I think it'll be an okay, yard smoke, but have you guys smoked a lot of Nica Rusticas?
Mike, the original Nica Rusticas weren't Connecticut's.
This is brand new.
Right. So,
I smoked a few of them for about a week.
they were a pretty solid budget cigar? But then when the Undercrown started dropping in price, it seemed kind of pointless to me, at least to me anyway. Why spend $5 on a Nica Rustica when I can spend $6 on an Undercrown? Because I think you get a lot better cigar.
So now I get the Freestyle Live Packs every time they come out. It was either 3 or 4 years. This is now the second adaptation of the Rustica that they've released in this mystery pack. The first one was the Adobe. It's like the blue and red band, and now this one. So it's cool, but I'm just waiting for them to release a new Ligero.
but have they
product.
gone into regular production, or is this just
Yes. So they do the early launch. They send you the unbanded cigars. You try them. They give you the swag, and then they announce it, and then they send out the boxes So yeah, the shade will be everywhere. The Metallica cigar, the blackened, that was a mystery pack. Those are good. I like those.
Did the original Nica Rustica have Pennsylvania tobacco in it, or is that just this new one?
That's above my pay grade.
Because I actually grabbed the write-up from Half Wheel, and I figured I'd read it. So it says, the blend features an Ecuadorian Connecticut seed wrapper grown under shade, while the binder comes from Mexico, and the fillers hail from the Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, and Pennsylvania. The profile was described as being mellow medium by Ann Fan, brand director of Drew Estates. Willie Herrera, master blender for Drew Estates. Willie Herrera is a super cool dude, by the way. I've never met him.
Ace.
He's in a lot of those videos when they release. He is really cool.
I met him when he was, I think it was his mother-in-law had a little cigar shop in Miami. El Teton de Bronze. That was a fantastic little, no one ever heard of it cigar. And then Willie went over to Drew Estate and just became this big thing. It was super, super nice guy.
Yeah, I met Willie at the Barn Smoker up in Connecticut. And hell of a nice guy. I mean, he stood there for hours just answering questions that people were throwing up. Some of them were really stupid, but he just answered every question.
It's funny because a lot of the other Drew Estate reps and the faces of the company I love, I'm not a huge Jonathan Drew guy. I think he's a little odd. Anyone that faces cigars and doesn't smoke, that's kind of weird in my book. It's like going to a tattoo artist that doesn't have any tattoos. I'm like, I don't know if this guy can be trusted.
Yeah, speaking of Drew Estates reps, was it Chris Stone was our rep for a long time.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's put on some of the biggest events that shop has ever seen. I mean, just brought out piles and piles of swag, and it was a really good time. He really knew what he was doing.
That company's definitely got the money to, do big events and stuff like that.
Yeah, but this was back.
Okay.
And, I mean, all you had to do was say Chris was coming to the event. It was sold out. Packed.
Yeah, and the press release. Well, I guess it's not really a press release. The write up from Half Wheel says that the pricing on this is very approachable. So I would imagine it's going to be in line with the rest of the Nica Rustica line.
$6, $7, $8 probably.
So how do you feel about Connecticut's in general? Is it something you buy somewhat frequently? Not at all.
It's the Connecticut I buy the most. I think we talked about before is the Room 101 Johnny Tobacco Nut. I love that cigar. I'm not a big Connecticut guy at all, but that one I really do enjoy. And there's a bunch of different lines and sizes of that, but that one seems to be, my favorite. There's a couple LFD Connecticut's that I'll, smoke from time to time or have it for a morning. But other than that, that's not my expertise.
I tend to go in waves. Just like I get into them for a little while, and then I'm not into them anymore, and I don't smoke them for months. But I like the Oliva Connecticut Reserve, always in the morning with coffee. The Nub Connecticut's always been a solid cigar for the money. EPC New Wave was a fantastic cigar for the money, but that's about it. Like I won't go out of my way. When it comes to Connecticut's, I kind of like what I like. I don't often experiment and there's a new Connecticut on the shelf, I'm going to go try that, because they tend to be not. I mean, I enjoy them, but they're not what I'm looking for on the regular. It's like one of those I'll smoke it in the morning things.
Did you try that Gilberto I gave you yet?
Not yet. It's in my humidor.
You probably smoked the most Connecticut's out of all of us.
Probably.
Which is not saying much, but
I find them to be like, it's almost like a drier smoke. Does anybody get that?
No, absolutely. Definitely more mild, dry.
Not that the cigar is dry itself. It just seems like maybe not as sweet. I don't know what the terminology is that I'm looking for, but there's definitely a difference.
Absolutely.
I tend to think of Connecticut's as having like a buttery, toasty sort of quality about them.
Yeah, I didn't smoke Connecticut's for probably 10 years. And then Patina came out with theirs. And I went, and I smoked it. And I've been smoking them ever since. I mean, it's my morning cigar. That's the only time I smoke a Connecticut. First thing, coffee. Plus after that, we go.
It's too mild for my taste. I like it early in the day.
Yeah.
It's my favorite beach cigar. I know that sounds pretentious, but when I'm out on the beach, in the ocean for something like you said, like a creamy, almost butter cigar, it's just perfect out
When
there.
you're out on your sailboat.
Yacht, motherfucker.
His paddle board.
Speaking of wrappers that we don't smoke very often, anyone smoke a Candela on the regular?
Hell,
Well, no. Oh, God.
I did that
Smoke that never.
stupid wasabi one back in the day just because I was like, or I used to do the Irish one.
Yeah.
You know which one?
Aaron Gobra.
I was like, it's St. Patty's Day, and I was like, why am I smoking this?
Oh, was it Alex Bradley came out with a Connecticut one every year for St. Patty's Day?
Yeah, it's like the barber pole wrap one, and
I don't mind it so much in a barber pole. It's mixed with, others.
Yeah, it seems
Other leaves
less
and-
grassy when it's mixed with other things. Otherwise, it's just too much.
Yeah.
Black Label does the Tiger series, and a couple of them have it wrapped in. You can't taste it. It just looks so cool when you have like the light wrapper, the dark wrapper, and then the rings of green.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Illusion did a Candela in the 88 line.
Yes.
Well, is like the Killer Bee, is that Candela at the end?
There's
I don't know.
green
Different
on
colored?
the tip.
Yeah, just on the tip.
They probably just do that for the color.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Illusion, I had one in my whole lifetime. And I mean, it was cool. It was like a conversation piece. Never smoked it. Kept it on display because I got it at a trade show and I didn't know that they were ever going to do it again. So I thought it was like this once in a lifetime thing. But I've tried them in the past. Not the Illusion, but the Candelas in general. They're really grassy. And like Mark said, the only time I really can do it is when it's mixed with others in a barber pole fashion.
Well, the Illusione, I picked it up. I went, I like the rest of this line. I like the Maduro. I like, it can't be that bad. Boy, was I wrong.
You don't see many at lounges anymore, or even in a shop. I remember when I first got into it, there was more Candelas out there. It's kind of a thing of the past, I think.
I think it was mostly the older generation that liked them.
Yeah, because they were like the standard for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You imagine not being able to get anything else?
I still think the company missed the mark not having like a Ninja Turtles cigar. Now, that's something I could have bought my millennial when it came out and be like, green? Leonardo? Let's go.
Can we cut that out?
Damn.
Especially since Leonardo was blue. I mean, Jesus Christ.
He's green. They're all green.
He had the blue mask.
Yes, he did.
You're going to do it right.
You
Or
know what
don't do it
I
at
thought
all.
about? I heard on a podcast the other day, they were talking about why the hell did the Ninja Turtles have the mask to cover their eyes? They're still a turtle that's walking around and fighting crime. Like, you take that off, you can't go into public and be like, hey, that wasn't me. That guy's got a mask on. You're still a giant talking turtle. He said that and I was like, oh yeah. As a kid, I was like, they don't know who they are. They got masks on.
That explains a lot.
It does.
I was just reading, speaking of turtles, the Rocky movie Cuff and Link, Sylvester Stallone still has them.
Really?
Yeah, they're still alive.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I heard that.
Cuff and Link.
Trivia question. What was his first dog's name?
Oh, God.
Come on.
It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Starts with a B. Butt kiss.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I remember that.
Of course, it sounds like butt kiss.
There it is. And we're back. I thought we were going to go a whole episode without any insults.
Speaking of that, where is Eric?
I don't know.
So, when did we get that banner?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got it on. I had it custom made.
Oh, here comes Gurgle.
I had it custom made on, I gave it to you what, Sunday?
Thursday.
Thursday?
No,
No.
Sunday.
I came over for a special day. What day was that? That we called you guys and you couldn't come.
That was Saturday.
Saturday.
One of these days.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, my wife went to a party. I was like, what are you doing? He was like, come on over. I was like, good. I think it looks really nice there.
It does. And rightfully so. I took down the cigar page flags. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I like it. Looks good up there.
You didn't
another
win.
door.
You didn't win your free ashtray?
I'm a little bitter.
I'm just going to buy it for you.
Thousands of dollars I spend on that place, and I can't even get a free ashtray.
I told him, I said, he's like this post, send it to 3 people, repost it, and we have a chance to win. I said, I will give you the $30, and I'm not posting anything on my page. He goes, that's not fun.
It's the thrill of victory.
Everything's better free, you know?
But it's more the agony of defeat.
We don't need another ashtray anyway. We're stocked.
We actually don't. We have too many. I wound up putting one up on the shelf. Actually, I need to put Mark's Padron seconds on display.
How dare you put that one up on the shelf?
It was too big. There was really nowhere to put it.
Hello, friend.
What about this big blank spot right in front of me?
You're welcome to have your own ashtray. If I didn't have this giant board here, me and Jim would be sharing an ashtray too.
And a smoke.
Nah, that's all you.
No, it's all on you, babe. There's this cigar clippers over there. Smoke other people's cigars.
They keep us on the same side. Just
So you can't reach into the ashtray.
Now we have to switch seats.
Did you watch the new documentary on Netflix about the Great American Catfish or whatever?
Mm-mm.
You have to watch it. It has probably the biggest cliffhanger ending ever. This young girl, small town, I think in like Indiana or Illinois, I forget where. She just starts getting these like real threatening text messages. They think it's just kids at school being mean to her and all that, and like
You said catfish. I'm thinking that you're going to tell me a fish story.
no,
That's what I was waiting on.
2025 catfish.
Okay.
It's someone pretending to be who they're not. And I'm not going to ruin it for the audience, but like, it's the last person you could ever imagine was the one texting her, and the person ended up going to prison. And
Was her mom?
no,
I'd be the last person I thought of. Her dad?
spoiler.
Hit the
That was awesome. No, it wasn't her mom. How did you do that? So yeah, Mark spoiled it. You'll put a spoiler in. She was texting her daughter all this crazy stuff, like end your life and like
No, really.
And they were like very close.
You mean I was right?
You were right.
Oh my God.
They almost arrested all these young 14-year-old girls, and they're like crying, and they're like, "We didn't do it. We didn't." And they're like, "We don't believe you." And it was the mom the whole time.
Wow. Usually when you see that catfish stuff, it's not like you should kill yourself. You know, it's usually this infatuation game. So that took a turn I wasn't expecting.
They found out that the mom had like a crush on her.
Yeah, grab one.
Boyfriend.
I don't know which one's which, but pick it up and start talking. We'll figure it out. Will you two of you stop tapping at the same time?
That one's on.
There you go.
That can't be.
How's that, Eric?
Oh, so that's what you guys sound like. Much better.
Oh, isn't that nice?
You really got a voice for radio.
More the face than the voice.
I wasn't going there, but I'm glad you did.
Let me give you some room. Smoking your foundation to start the night again?
Yeah, I was on the fence between this and a bowl, but I went with this one.
You can't mix up. You always smoke that one to start.
I had one of these last night and then finished it with
Another one?
no, that was the night before. Finished it with a VSG. One of the shorter pyramids.
Those are so good. Now, let me ask you, have you ever had the more expensive, the ESG?
I don't like them.
Okay, I've never had one.
I've had them. Timmy used to sell them years ago.
Okay.
It's a state sun-grown.
They're like $15 more than the regular ones.
Yeah, I didn't think they were all that.
Okay.
Yeah. Not a fan.
But
Now-
to your thing, the night before, I smoked one of these, and then I smoked the second one, but it was Lancero.
Ooh.
You know I love my Lanceros.
I didn't realize the price discrepancy got that big because it used to be only about $5 or $6. I remember the VSG used to be like $12 to $14 depending on the size, and ESG you could get them for like 18, maybe $20.
No, it's like crazy. The little VSGs now, the one he was talking about, the little pyramids, they're like 16.
I always preferred the VSG over the more expensive VSG anyway.
Ooh, is that a Jacob's Ladder?
It is.
One of my favorite things you ever gave me as a gift was that Jacob's Ladder coffin box. You remember that?
I still have some of them.
Those are cool.
I brought
Nice.
the Lancero.
Oh yeah, here, let me see that.
That one's out of the
Mark, this is
hive.
what we were talking about.
I have Eddie's Lancero Trinidad that he gave me.
Okay, I'm turning you guys all into Lancero guys.
Got a little NBK on deck over here in case you want to go that way. And still got a Boondocks.
Did you like your Boondock?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was very good. The
So,
originals were better.
did you see what your brand foundation, their next release
course
is going to be?
No.
Wise Men Lanceros in both blends
Oh.
with the new label on it. Obviously, not the old label. But
I'd be happy if they can just get more of these released. So the 2 boxes I ordered, I'm almost through one. I can't find them online again, so that means they must have only shipped a very small quantity. Because I keep checking almost daily looking for them.
I wonder if it's still being affected by the fire they had.
I'm sure.
Yeah, those David and Goliaths were really good.
Me and you used to smoke those regularly.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the few things I think that you can still find out there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Now, it's only the Connecticut's. You can find the other ones out there, but I'm not a big fan.
Anything else new come out that anyone's seen?
The that new My Father Blue seems to be like lots and lots of traction. A lot of people talking about that cigar.
I usually let those type of cigars, like the hype, come down before I try it. You know, be like, something new always does well at first. I went out and got a bunch of those. They're fantastic. They're really, really good.
What's the price point on those?
$10 for the small one, like $11.50 for the Toro, which is great.
Wish I could find them somewhere.
We'll have to get them from Louisiana. Our buddy Kyle, he can send them to us.
Nice.
The wife had an idea this weekend. We went out to Hamburg for the Hamburg Festival.
I've been.
It was a nice time. And then, of course, I got her to go up to Cabela's. And since we got done
CI.
at Cabela's, stop in CI, and I didn't buy anything.
Really?
I walked in looking to see if they had these. Obviously, they did not. And I walked around the store and I looked at the stuff and I just said, there's nothing in here that I don't have or that I want. I did see a bunch of Opus products, and I looked at the price tags. I said, no. It was, they had a lot of different stuff up there, but I mean, it was just, to me, it's way more than I'm willing to spend.
I have the same relationship with CIs that you're talking about. It's just the stuff that they do have is stuff you can get anywhere else, and it's a little bit more expensive. I get it. You're up there, you're paying for the atmosphere. It's a gorgeous place. They have the leather couches everywhere and the TVs and the bars, but like you said, it's just nothing crazy. I'd rather go to a little hole in the wall that's got like crazy stuff and smoke in the closet if we have to, you know? Like I don't need the whole nice place and all that.
So speaking of CI, the other day I was on YouTube and there was a video that caught my eye. It was titled something to the effect of how much do you get for $100 at the nation's largest cigar store? So I start watching the video because I'm curious what he's going to buy for $100, and I don't recognize the store. I thought, well, I've been to all three of them. This doesn't look anything like the three that I'm aware of. Maybe they remodeled the barn, the second store. Well, it turns out he's in Texas. I didn't realize that CI expanded and now has stores outside of Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that either. Where are they at?
Texas? I don't know what city, but he's from Texas, so I assume he visited a store in Texas.
That's cool.
And I did look. Google says that there's a store in Texas.
Hopefully it's not Dallas.
No, I think it's Austin.
Okay.
But they were talking about building, going in Maryland and Delaware.
They're like the Wawa cigars, just popping up everywhere.
But I think they pulled out of Delaware because Delaware passed that you can't smoke inside unless you're grandfathered in.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah.
CI ought to look into that Zerns property.
So,
Helen box.
So cool.
So the line of cigars that worked with Black Label, the Grimalkin, and all that, pretty sure they're owned by a guy named Gary who has like cornered the market in Delaware. He owns like, I don't know, a couple dozen smoke shops, and I guess the rules are really strict in Delaware where you're very limited on what you can do, and he's grandfathered in on a number of stores.
Bet he cleans up then. Is he also do the Emilio line?
Yeah, same guy.
The Dissident was the one, and then the
That
Grimalkin.
dissident is a different.
It's like AF1, AF2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good for him. He gets all the business.
He used to do an event at the racetrack, the horse track in
Dover Downs.
Dover.
Wow.
I went the one year. It was nice.
Not a huge fan of those Emilios, but
It was like a mini cigar fest. He had a whole bunch of manufacturers there.
that's really cool. Black Label just announced they're, of course, releasing something new. Hold on, let me see if I can find the name of it. It's a new Tiger. It's hard to keep up with their releases. Here it is. It is Tigersaurus.
Like Sharknado.
September 2nd, 2025, Blackworks Studio is pleased to announce the release of the Tigersaurus, handcrafted Fabrica Ovia Negra and Esteli, Nicaragua. Limited edition. Select retailers will be shipping out next week. Every smoke they release is limited, but I still go get them.
So, Walt, you expanded.
I did. No, actually, it's exactly the same.
So, you weren't here, but the last episode we were talking, he got his first money from Cigar Page came in. It was like, what, $11? And he went out and bought all new mics. I was
No, that's not why I went out and bought all new mics.
that $11.
You know what's funny, though? I was here last week because I still picked on you.
That's right. Yeah, that $11 was burning a hole in his pocket. He goes, I'm going to go buy $500 worth of equipment.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Is that new as well?
Yeah.
Well,
It was either that or one cigar.
Has nothing to do with, hey, Walt, we have a sponsor. We need to bring him in. Like,
We do. And he is coming. Hit the button. Show Eric.
I was too busy. I didn't get a chance to mess around with the board.
We sat here after the one episode. We're like, what are we going to put on there? We got to put some crazy stuff on there. It's a lot more comfortable with the extra mics. That's for sure.
I am convinced that we'll make editing so much easier than trying to splice together all that audio. That was a mess.
You're getting good at it, man.
I have to. We've got. This will
We
be
got
episode
fans, baby.
11.
It's wild, isn't it? Feels like we just started.
Yes.
You're doing great, Mark. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, man.
Oh, but in case there's going to be an avalanche of videos coming out on Facebook.
Like
Shorts, yeah.
They already started today.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't stay on
They're
top
not
of
going to stop. That's all right. The ones we get past today, it'll settle down to one a day.
it. Okay. Because today I was trying to get to all the comments and and I was like, this is the same video? I'm like, oh no, it's a different video. My phone just all day was blip, 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 blip.
Yeah, I scheduled up a whole bunch of them to get them out. They were from episode 3 and 4, and they were just lingering. I posted all those to TikTok. 0 views.
Well, I went through now and watched them all and liked them all. I didn't even know we had a TikTok. So
Well, that was created recently
okay.
because I figured it was just easier to do that rather than stick them on my account.
I'll spread the word about the TikTok, try and get some traction there. I like TikTok.
So do I.
Me and Walt send each other some crazy videos.
I'm old. I don't have TikTok.
So, Labor Day. Did anyone smoke anything good for Labor Day?
Couple pork butts.
Oh, hell yeah. What was the one time you brought us in those burnt ends or whatever?
I brought in a couple of different things. It depends on when you were there.
You saved the good stuff for when I'm not there.
Yeah, Mark knows.
You have not brought in the wings the one time? Well, fantastic.
So I had a buddy from work had an end of summer cookout at his house. So I did two pork butts for that. That was on Sunday. So I started them at 9:30 Saturday night for Sunday afternoon, and I cooked them up until about midday, about noon when I pulled them. Then took them over there and pulled them, and then Kelly wanted something for yesterday, but she wanted something different. So I did a pork butt yesterday, but instead of seasoning it and doing a barbecue rub, I did it in a Spanish marinade, let it sit for a day in that, and then hit it with a salt, pepper, garlic rub and finished it. I actually have a picture of my meat I can show you.
Got a picture of his meat.
The only time I
And
ever...
then he's going to show us his pork. Wow. How long? How
Nice.
many hours?
This one I put in at about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and took it off probably around 12, 1 o'clock. 12, 13 hours. It was an 8-pound boneless pork butt from Costco.
Went to Walmart today. Can anyone believe the Halloween decorations are up?
Yeah.
What is
September
it?
1st.
Absolutely.
Wild.
September 1st is now the start of Halloween season.
It's crazy. My daughter comes and she was like, over the weekend, she's like, I want to go get my Halloween costume. And I was like, well, we got a while. We had 2 days before it came out. I thought, I was like, give it a couple weeks, honey. You know, it's not going to. I'm like, nope, there it is.
Someone posted on like Facebook or something. A Lowe's in their area had started putting Christmas displays out.
You can have her dress up as a cigar.
There we go.
A couple of the tubes from Home Depot that you use to pour cement in, tape them together, cut some hand holes in
Do
it.
a cedar wrap on the bottom, you know? Hell no. She wants to be Frozen or or a unicorn or whatever.
I think it was 2 years ago. It was at Lowe's, and I took a picture. I don't know if I still have it. Santa Claus with a skeleton and pumpkins. I'm like, really? Come on, people.
I
It
forget.
cracks me up when they have like the giant skeletons out in the yard with a Santa Claus hat.
Hmm.
Love it.
I forget where I read it, but Halloween is now the number 2 most spent holiday other than Christmas, obviously. I'm like, I'm crazy.
My wife wants one of those 18-foot skeletons. No,
They're not as expensive as you would think.
I don't care. I don't want.
I'm just saying you can pick one up at like Tractor Supply or like Target or whatever. They're like $250. They are massive.
How many cigars I could buy with $250?
My neighbor has one and he leaves it up and puts an Eagles jersey on it. And I was like, that's cool. He goes, I just didn't want to take it down. So I was like, well, there we go. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, where do you keep it?
That's exactly.
You got to take it all apart.
Yeah, like people that have those crazy animatronics and all that, where the hell do they put all that stuff?
My neighbors, he spends weeks prior to Halloween starting to put stuff out, and it just keeps growing and growing. He'll have 10, 12, 14-foot skeletons and spiders all over his house, and he dresses up, and it's a huge event, and then come 8:30 at night, everything comes down. By the next morning, there's nothing left
Really?
outside. He's on his roof taking it down. It's done. It's gone. And it's great. But I'm like, where the hell do you put it all?
Storage unit.
Yeah, but then it's like, for lights, like, not that a storage unit is a lot of money, but it's like, come on, the best thing I ever did was went out and bought those Govee, all year round holiday lights. It's so much better looking than Christmas lights, and I don't have to get up there. I can change it for the Eagles colors, 4th of July. I tell everyone, just go do it. I was the first one in my cul-de-sac to get it. So I was like, I put it up a couple times, and then my neighbor, who I'm really close with, he goes, "Yo, what are those?" And I was like, "Oh, here they are." 3 days later, I see them out there. Well, then people think that we have ours together, so then people just come up to the front door. "Hey, what are those lights?" Told them. 8 of the 10 houses now have Govee lights in my cul-de-sac. This makes it easier. You don't got to get up there all the time. They stay there.
No, it's even easier.
I'm not putting them up.
That's it.
Cheaper too.
Yeah.
Then they're going to think you're into some weird religious cult. They're like, "Oh, this guy doesn't do holidays."
Apparently, putting up Christmas lights is a big business.
Mm-hmm.
We had a guy who was doing landscape and came through our neighborhood. He did a lot of work with people, and he came in one year and he said, "I'm going to put up Christmas lights as a side hustle for the wintertime." I said, "Okay, how much to do my house?" And he gave me a price. It was, I don't know, maybe $300 to put them up and take them down. I was like, done. Well, he priced himself so well that he got a bunch of houses. He couldn't keep up with it. And other people I know were calling. He said, "No, I can't do any more." So they started calling other places. They wanted $1,000 to put them up and take them down.
Oh,
And he did it one year, and he never had the opportunity to go back. He actually ended up closing out his landscaping business and went and got a regular, different job. But yeah, I mean, couple $100 just to put them up and take them down, and other places are $500 to $1,000 to put up Christmas lights and take them back down.
I used to bring the bucket truck home from work.
That would be nice. Oh, that would be so nice. Fall's here. You know what else that means? Oak Island's coming back.
Yay! The greatest show ever. What a scam that show is.
I was watching a show on Prime yesterday. It was from 2015 about, guess what?
What?
Templars, baby.
The Knights Templar.
They were following trails from them,
Greg and Marty.
looking for treasure.
The Guinness. Those guys suck.
Well, this one actually found a piece of treasure. It was really cool. So they were diving on pirate, what they believe to be pirate shipwrecks. I forget which one it was. It was one of the top pirates out there, and it was actually in Madagascar. So when the Caribbean had kind of faded, they moved to Madagascar, and they would hit shipping lanes over there. And there's a certain bay that they would go in, and that was the bay where a lot of them were housed out of. And what they found is on the bottom of the bay there are piles of rocks, which they say were the ballast tanks. So they're diving on the one that they believe is a specific captain. It was a specific captain of his ship, and as they're digging, they pull out what looks like a rock until they start cleaning it off. It was a silver ingot. It was this big. It weighed just about 100 pounds.
Holy cow.
Oh, that paid for the trip.
It had several different stampings on it, and then they put it back and they left it there because they wanted to wait till they talked to the government of Madagascar. They finally got permission. They excavated it, brought it out. It is on display. It was gifted to the president of Madagascar, but they did link it and tie it back into something that they believe is connected with the Templars. Again, because it's the way of the pirates. So who knows?
Here comes Greg and Marty to Madagascar. That show, they film it in a movie lot. It's not even an island.
This season, they're going to be chased off by the Fratellis.
Yeah, right. Bullet holes.
And I'll be there to watch.
Bet to find some more wood this year.
They find a lot of that. Not all they find.
That wood could be the treasure.
Hey,
You know how much old wood is worth?
it's teak wood.
Well, not just wood.
Reclaimed.
Reclaimed, yeah. Reclaimed wood, man. Start reselling that stuff.
Football starts this week, huh?
Thursday night,
Let's
baby.
go.
Ugh.
When you win the Super Bowl, you get the first game of the year.
Cowboys are without their top defensive.
They gave him away, too. We're going to destroy them.
Did you see it's coming out that He's got back problems.
I'm sure. Jerry made that rumor. Jerry Jones just made that rumor up.
Green Bay.
Oh, boy.
He's like L4, L5.
Hey, it just made our division even easier to win this year. What do you think, Walt?
Sure.
Go sports.
Yay, sports ball.
That's one of those things. I like watching the games with friends, but I couldn't tell you who's on the team. Couldn't tell you stats. Don't care. It's just fun.
Did you see Saquon Barkley got a Wawa sandwich? I was in there today. I was like, it was turkey, American cheese, and spicy mustard. I was like, way to go crazy there, Saquon. I was like, what?
Who the hell puts mustard on turkey?
The whole thing was weird. I still got it because I love. No,
You got two. Who you shitting? Well, did they have a Kelsey sandwich too?
and his wife. His was weird though. His was all over the place with like avocado and bacon. So I was like, okay, at least it's something weird. Did find something interesting where the old Ames was, and then it was Big Lots. You know how they cleared out now. The rumor is in 2027 or 2026, it's going to be an Aldi.
Nice.
Hey, at
They're
least it's
taking over the world.
They have a Sheets coming to Limerick,
Where at?
like sheets.
right at Ridge and Swamp, directly across from the Wawa.
Isn't there like a shed place there now?
So Swamp now, they
Oh,
turn
yeah,
it
yeah.
into a circle so it comes out straight. So you have the Wawa on the corner, you have the retirement home or whatever it is there. There's an open space in the front.
Out there.
They already started all the groundworks being done.
Well, don't they have the Royal Farms now over by Home Depot?
Right, 80 Moyer. There's a Royal Farms next to 80 Moyer.
Yeah, there's a lot of Royal Farms popping up too.
There's one in Norristown.
They just put a big one in Douglasville.
Yeah, apparently it's one of the few where you can get ethanol-free gas.
They also have a cool thing if you buy chicken. I don't even know if you can just buy like a small meal, you get a free car wash because there's a car wash attached to that one. I was like, that's kind of cool. Go there for lunch and get your car washed too.
They have a car wash, the one in Norristown.
Nice. That might be a thing that they're doing.
There's another one in Collegeville, right at the intersection of 29 and Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny though. Big restaurant chains like that are dying, but little stuff like that is still doing well. Like the gas station Wawa and all that, they're thriving. But when was the last time you seen a Applebee's or a Chili's going anywhere? That stuff's all dying. Higher end corporate restaurants are all.
Well, it's all the same slot.
Even the higher end stuff, like Outback and Cheesecake Factory, they're all dying.
You know who's coming back? Bed Bath & Beyond.
Really?
They're opening 300 stores. They made it a point to say they weren't opening any in California because of all the regulations and problems out there. But they're anticipating opening 300 stores as coming back as Bed Bath & Beyond.
My wife was devastated when they got rid of the local one.
I think we had about 150 coupons still at home.
Which one was that? I mean, I can't.
I know they're all so
Bed
similar.
Bath & Beyond, Bed Bath & Body Works. Aren't they the...
Bed Bath & Beyond was over at the Upland Square Shopping Center. Big store. Bath & Body Works just sells like
That's the one you see in the
soap
mall.
lotions. Yeah, in the malls.
The one that your wife probably goes in has all the sanitizers and that. That's the yeah.
And my daughter's likes that with all the stinky soaps.
I'll tell you what, they had like the guys line of stuff. The shampoos, I used to have her get me those. Like this smells like musk. I'm like, oh yeah.
It's because you're gay.
I know. Wah, wah.
Musk.
How is that Sultans?
Very good.
It's like you just don't want to smoke it, but it's so good. Look at that sellout. Looks like you had a Tootsie Roll in there. So what else you got on the agenda over there, Walter?
I did jot down some notes just in case. Talked about that. Wow, we covered pretty much everything.
Okay.
You'd
So when
done that roll dog?
Yeah,
Did you like it?
it was okay. It's just,
Different.
one note all the way through. But
For $4?
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
it was different, I liked it. I mean, not something I would smoke on the regular, but
Yeah.
I liked it.
Very unique.
So what does it take for you to completely give up on a cigar?
For me personally, plugged. If it tastes bad, I'll try and give it, because I think sometimes the biggest change comes at the very bottom. So it's like, I hate giving up on it early if it's just a taste, because I'm like we did that review on Tuesday. You guys will see, like, we got down to here and it finally changed a little bit. But for me, I want a lot of smoke coming through, and if I have to like keep lighting it or I can't get any smoke out of it, that's the quickest I'll toss it. Just be like, yeah, I'm done with this.
I'm the same way. If it's plugged, there's a really good chance I'm just going to toss it. Even if it tastes good, if I have to fight with it, I don't like it.
There's nothing worse than when you take a big rip and it's like out and you get that nasty taste through it. I'm just like, nope, we're done with this.
And when you got to keep relighting and you get all that nicotine build up, it's just horrible, horrible.
I think plugged is the biggest thing. When you're drawing so hard, you start getting a headache, and you're not getting anything out of it. It's like,
Yes. Yep.
I'm like, yeah, can't do this. I mean, I'll try working it. Usually try rolling it, squeezing it, see if I can find a spot and kind of break it loose and get it to go. But after a certain point, you just say it's not worth it.
After about 10 minutes of that.
I'll always run my reamer through it, and I have a 3-poke rule. Like, if I can't get it to open up with 3, I'm like, yeah, we're done.
If I can't get it to open on 1, it's gone.
Then there's also those occasions where you get that tunnel that runs through the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, every puff of the cigar is just like stoking the fire, but no smoke comes through. It just gets hotter and hotter and hotter.
The end almost will explode on me.
I had that last night with a charter oak. It was the first time ever
Wow.
happened with one of those.
Hmm.
It tunneled, and I could keep it lit. Finally, halfway, I'm done.
Now, did you light up a full another one or something smaller? Or were you just done?
I was just done.
That sucks. You go out there, you're like, I got an hour and a half, and you spend 40 minutes of it on a plugged cigar.
And I'm like, I got a couple hours. Wife's going out shopping. I can sit here and quiet, have a nice cigar. It pissed me off so bad I didn't want another one.
I'm just going inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday was awesome. I had planned to come smoke one in the morning, so I called Walt. He's like, yeah, come over. And then on my way home, she called me and she's like, hey, we're going over to my sister's. And I was like, let's go. So I went over to the shop for one, too. It was a great day.
What was that you smoked at the shop? Was that a tat?
The T10, the new Corojo.
I really like Tatuajes. I just don't smoke them very often.
This is the time of year where I really get into it when they release their Monster Series. It's my favorite. I love them. They always come out with like the box release of different ones. I always buy that.
So what do they do these days? Because in the past, it used to be one monster per year, and that was it.
So they're currently, they did a bunch of different ones. So the OG ones were the best. Everyone will say that. So they released them all at one at a time. Frank, Drac, Bride, Chucky, all those. Then they went into different size packs. So they had the Pudgy Monsters. Then they had the Lancero, where they called it the Cazadora Monsters. Then they did the Box Press Monsters. Now what they're doing is they're re-releasing the OGs and what they call the redos. So each one comes out as like a redo. So they're now making their way through that.
It's like Frankenberry, Count Chocula.
That's when you said that. The Frank's my favorite one. The Mummy one's good. The Face. The one that everyone goes for are the pumpkins, the limited release ones that you can't really buy. They just give them to you at events and stuff. Those are the best, I think.
I was on a Tatuaje ban for a while. A self-imposed ban.
Why is that?
When they came out with the pork tenderloins, well, to buy the pack of pork tenderloins, it was at an event. You had to buy a whole box of something else to be able to buy. And I just went, nope.
I do love the pork tenderloins.
And I was with Scotty at the event. He's like, come on, dude. He goes, if you ain't got the money, we'll split it. I went, dude, I got the money. It's just, I don't want to be forced to buy a box of something that I'm probably not going to smoke anyway, because it was a cigar I really didn't care for, just to get a 10-pack of something I want to smoke.
Did you ever see the packaging the pork tenderloins come in?
No.
They come in like
Meat
you go to
paper?
yeah. So if you go to the butcher, they wrap it up in that meat paper, and it's really cool.
That's pretty neat.
If you like it so much, I know a guy who could probably wrap up a pack of something for you.
Butcher Bill just to wrap up any other cigar. We got to have him on. He would be hilarious. Who knows what he would say?
Yeah.
Dude's a wild card. Did I tell you? We were at one of our buddies, his son has a heavy metal band, and we go support him a couple times a year. And we were at their last show, and it just so happened to be at the local lounge that Butcher Bill frequents. Well, he didn't know that they closed for the night for the show. So here he comes driving past the stage, and everyone's standing there headbanging. I thought he'd be like all like freaked out or whatever. He looks, he's like, Eric, and he puts his hand out the window and goes, ugh. And I was like, that's Bill, you are the man.
I love him.
He turned around and drove out. He's like, oh, I'll see you guys.
How many fingers did he have?
Never trust a butcher with 10 digits. I said that to him once. He goes, yep, good butchers don't have all their fingers left. We could get him to sponsor us.
Get free meat.
What a dream.
Tell you what, I might be willing to make a deal on some cheddar jalapeno hot dogs.
Dude, these are the best. You put them on a roller or you steam them, like, man.
Throw them on the grill. They're fantastic.
Me and Mark are hooked on his buffalo crab dip right now. It's like, you're supposed to heat it up, put it on like
Cajun
nachos.
crab dip.
It's even better just cold out of the dish. My wife's like, are you just standing there eating that crab dip? I'm like, leave me alone. You're supposed to eat
Yeah,
it
last
up.
time I went there
Don't look at me.
to pick up some stuff, and I was looking for it. I said, "Yo, Billy." He goes, "I'm out." I went,
His beef jerky's good, but the prices of beef jerky are
insane.
insanity still. It started in COVID. It was one of those things like buffalo wings, jerky. That was one of the ones that just shot to the roof. I went in one time, and we're close enough with Bill. I was like, Bill, dude, $32 for a bag of jerky? He goes, Eric, he goes, I don't even make money on the jerky right now. He's like, I have to charge that or I'll lose money. And I was like, he goes, other guys are charging $38, $40. And I was like, well, I guess that's fair.
Have you followed the price of beef?
It's nuts.
I mean, ribeyes in Costco were $8, $9 a pound. Now it's $14, $15 a pound.
I never thought I'd see the day when you go into a pub or whatever and wings would say market price. Like it's freaking...
lobster tail.
Can you believe that? I thought it was a joke. My other buddy owns Island Pizza in Douglasville. And I said, market
this
price,
guy.
that's funny. And he goes, no. He's like, we got sick of printing menus because the price has been changing so much. What's up, brother?
What's up, pod creeps? How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Good.
How was your son's birthday?
What's that?
How was the twins' birthday?
Good. We had him separate.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he worked yesterday.
Who got the seafood fest then?
They both did.
Oh, okay, good.
I made crab 2 nights in a row.
Nice.
You're not mad at that.
I'm gonna get gout.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't want to.
Okay.
It's miserable.
Got a headset and mic for you.
Oh, nice.
It's a whole new world.
Now we'll be
Sing
able
it.
to hear you.
I feel special.
You are special.
You still podcasting?
Yeah.
We'll be wrapping up soon.
Make some more
Let me
noise.
join you.
Yeah, just slam it down. No. You'll hear the difference now. See, listen. It's crazy.
Yeah, we still have to turn that mic on.
You're insane.
No, that mic's on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
A little loud.
Pull it a little closer to you, buddy.
What's that?
The mic.
Hello?
No, it's still off.
Volume up.
The volume's up. Why is it not working?
You know what me and Rob smoked over the weekend? One of those.
The pole?
That's a short. I was like, wonderful.
Smoking the pole. There
One
we
of those
go.
Ave Maria Conquistadors or whatever in the big.
Recon keys.
Those were good.
In the
They were aged.
Big coffin.
I got about a dozen of them left still.
He
Yeah,
has
I-
some that aged for years. They were very good.
I couldn't tell you when I bought them. I mean, they've got to be 5, 6 years old
I
at
bet you
least.
mine are easy.
They smoked great.
Are they this old?
Not that old.
I actually picked up one of those boxes. I was like, should open that up.
It was surprisingly very good. That's one of those ones that I wouldn't think to grab, you know, but I was at his house. He goes, hey, let's try these. I was like, okay.
Well, that's not how it happened.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Rob, can I come over and smoke? I don't have anything with me, though.
Not how it went at all.
I believe that.
We'll smoke your stuff.
Yeah. Can I come over and smoke out of your humidor? So I told him, I have nothing good.
Usually I didn't bitch, though. You know, usually I'd be like, what? Avos? Come on.
They were really good.
They were very good. What are you doing over there?
I think I got his mic working now.
What's that, a little Davidoff you got there, brother?
I didn't know how long you were going to be, so
We get kicked out at 9, so you got plenty
I
of time.
got shorty.
That's when Walt turns.
Hey, I got a shorty.
Walt turns into a pumpkin at 9. Ooh, nice.
MBK?
I like those. How much we got there?
35 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did it seem longer? Or?
Yeah, I thought we've been talking for hours.
35 minutes.
35.
We can't have it be that short, right?
I feel like you've been talking for hours too.
Can you cue in some really sad music right now and just zoom in on my face? I even said I was not going to talk as much tonight. You know, let you talk. We're just smoking good cigars. That's all that matters.
That's right.
Hey, we can have a short episode. It's no big deal, right? I want to play some dominoes.
Yeah, we have to do one while we're playing.
That's the next. Do you think that the sounds of the dominoes would be too much, though?
I think that would be the perfect ASMR thing.
Wait till you guys see the episode coming out. I have a ASMR channel coming out in my name.
What's ASMR?
Thank you.
What does
I
ASMR?
have no idea.
I watch.
Great.
It's these videos that help you go to sleep. They do all kinds of crazy noises, like.
Like this?
Yes, they do. Like water dripping.
What is the worst sound you could imagine? I mean,
Besides Eric?
me, I cannot stand to hear rags being torn.
Really?
It goes through me. It just like taking a rag and tearing it up. I cannot stand it.
Want to hear the most annoying
Nails on
sound
a
in the world?
chalkboard. Nails on a chalkboard. It's the one that gets me.
You guys had chalkboards. You guys are so old.
I have a chalkboard at home. Big one.
The most annoying sound. My wife?
Damn.
Chris,
I don't know.
Chris is a saint. You
I
don't
know.
talk to her like that.
I never.
Hate the sound that snow crunching under your feet makes. I hate that sound.
Why is that?
Especially if you're
Don't know.
shoveling.
Like, it'll give me chills just hearing it. I don't like
Really?
it. Mm-hmm.
So one that strikes fear into people that I love is the Purge siren. I used to wake up in the morning to that.
Yeah.
I was dating my wife at the time,
You're a mess.
and it was like one of the first times she ever slept over. And that goes off, and she was like, "What is that?
Oh my God,
What the hell is
Limerick's
that?"
blowing up.
Yeah. And I was like, "It's just my alarm to wake up." You can add that sound in too. We think that we're gonna.
The sound of the purge. Let's go back to that.
Here, I'll play.
Why is that comforting to you?
I don't know. I've watched all those movies and I love them. Hold on, I'll play it.
Shouldn't take them out now. I like how everybody's wearing black. Make yourself look skinnier.
Hell yeah!
Right.
By design.
Mama didn't raise no fool. Fool.
I look like a big traffic guy.
That was my alarm in the morning.
I would have had to execute you.
And she came back, huh?
Yes, she did. Yes, I don't know why. She
Good
stuck
job,
with
Bill.
me for all these years.
Felt sorry for you.
She thought she could fix me. Good luck.
Little did she know.
I don't know about the rest of you. My alarm goes off, like, I'm up, out of bed, turn the alarm off, I'm ready to go. My wife, I swear that alarm goes off for 15 minutes before
She
she...
keep hitting it. Yeah, I hate that.
I hit the alarm this morning and did not want to get out of bed and roll over and I hear the cat at the door. And he starts banging on the door. I'm like, really? Fucking cat.
I'm pretty good. I can get out right away. The kids don't let me sleep anymore, so
Well, you wake up at like 8 in the morning.
I never understood.
Now that
what
school
the
started at
purpose
6.
was of resetting the alarm. Like, if you're not going to get up, set it for half an hour later.
that would be smart.
Yeah.
Do you ever see those people that have the alarms like in 3-minute intervals?
Yeah.
My roommate in college was like that, and I used to get so pissed because he could sleep through that, and I'm like, dude, you gotta stop doing that, because every time that freaking thing rings, it's waking me up. And he's like, oh, I didn't even know. I said, you had 6 of them.
It's crazy. We used to make our pledges in the fraternity house, wake us up at like 3 in the morning, and they would say, "You have 4 more hours to sleep, sir." It's freaking great.
That's awesome.
Yep.
It's one of those things that I was like, I just want college to be over and school to be over. I was never a big school person, but now that you look back, you're like,
Oh, I loved it.
could I go back? I'd go back in a heartbeat.
No.
I didn't want to leave.
You don't know the glory days until they're over, right?
Yeah.
It's cool. You still hang out with your college boys a lot.
Twice a year we get together.
I talk to maybe 1 or 2. That's it, and we don't hang out. That's just
And all my fraternity brothers, we all make it a point to get together.
that's like a brotherhood.
Yeah, and now that all our kids are grown up, it's easier now to do it. No baseball, no soccer.
That starts this week for me. Dance and baseball. First practice tomorrow. It's crazy.
Nolan's
Are
at
you
soccer right
coaching
now.
dance?
No, I'm not coaching dance.
No.
No. Baseball, not dance.
Coaching dance.
Oh, and karate too. My son takes taekwondo. I said to him, I was like trying to get him out of it. Like, hey, baseball's a lot, you know? And he goes, no, I want to do both. And I'm like, okay. Wonderful. All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining in to another episode of the Smoke and Steel podcast brought to you by StogieReview.com. From all of us here tonight, say thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Huh.
Sponsored by Gatorade.
Gay Derade. Turn it off.
Yeah, leave that in.
I love Gatorade.
I know he's just waiting for something to.
Funny? Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes the extra stuff to splice in later.
Does cigar have a gold chain, or is that leopard print?
It's actually a garter.
Yes, very.
You see me smoke these? I didn't go out and get it. Someone gave them to me.
Yeah, right. You ordered a box.